well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Waiting on it is Toles, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting third, the second baseman, number 6.
Stepping into the box, Jeff McNeil, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Ready on 1 and 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Off of 1 leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Noah Syndergaard is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one in this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Bases are empty, one man out. Here now the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Justin Turner. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. Throw in time and the side is retired. Dodgers are turned away their first time around. On to the second now from Los Angeles. No score here on the show. Digging in, Michael Conforto as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Michael Conforto.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, Dero, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Cespedes behind, a ball and 2 strikes. fouled away. Hit to short. Played on the backhand. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
Upon video review, the umpires have upheld the call of safe at first base.
Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit's all they get. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. And he's really swinging a hot bat in this series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. The 1-1 home. Misses off the plate. To short, hit hard. Rosario's got it. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch on its way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez as he rips it on the ground to second. McNeil gloves it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
the center fielder, Andrew.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew Coles. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Syndergaard, or Thor as he's often known. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
1-1 the count now. The set and the 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. One left for LA. We'll move to the third with no score.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. With the lowest team ERA in the league, it's clear they typically post solid outing after solid outing. And one of the members of their coaching staff told me a big part of that has come from their ability to limit the long ball, a category they also lead the league in. He said that forces the opposing lineups to really string together hits in order to score, because a bloop and a blast is just not something you're going to get off of us. Guys, this appears to be a really tough group of pitchers to barrel up.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Lowry.
Here's Jed Lowry now. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one runs up high. Ball one. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Travis d'Arnaud. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Fastball called for strike two.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he held up in time, but it's strike three called, and there are two down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
In now, Noah Syndergaard. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Third inning, no score to this point. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and two strikes. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and two gone here in the inning.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Striding in, Austin Barnes, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First offering on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Nope.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2. Two and two to the Dodgers catcher. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. To second for one. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the one.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Here's Jock Peterson now as he'll take a look at ball one. Buehler leads off first with one away. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. 3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
And not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Check swing grounder to the right side. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now Muncy with a swing and a deep drive to right. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. McNeil is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers strike for 3, all courtesy of the 3-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. At the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Runs up and gets this one down. Turner scoops it up. Turner barehands it. How about that?
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Trying to pick things up where we left
Leading
off,
off,
Alex Verdugo. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And that's out number 1. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. So one away here with the bases empty, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Hernandez behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. McNeil is right there, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Andrew Toll.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi.
The right fielder.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now here it comes. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Conforto tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Digging in, Yoenis Cespedes. Here's the first pitch to him. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peterson has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up steps the power bat of Peter Alonso. First delivery to him on the way. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
2-1 to count. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They trail in this one 3-0. That'll bring in Austin Barnes.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the catcher, Austin.
Here's the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Hopped up, Alonso in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Walker Buehler.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Walker Buehler. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. 1 out, nobody on. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Conforto is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 31, Joc Pederson.
Now at the plate, Joc Pederson. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to stop it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run there for Joc Pederson. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
The batter, number 50.
Into the box,
Second
Max
baseman,
Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Popped him up. Lowry over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 4-0 LA. Ready for another chance? Jed Lowry will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Oh, 0-2 the count to Jed Lowry.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here he comes again. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken up in the zone.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Wilson Ramos will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. The average coming in at 266. 1 home run and 19 driven in. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
2 balls and a strike to count. d'Arnaud, base runner at first with 1 out. Line to the right side. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Ahmed Rosario.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike one.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
0-1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Weak grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 pitch is popped up. Bellinger moving to his left makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
So striding forward now, Brandon Nimmo. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to second, and that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with two away.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
Stepping in now, Jeff McNeil, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That misses. 2-0.
This is worst case scenario for the pitcher. As the offensive player, man, smile on your face knowing you're sitting fastball right down the middle.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Into the box now, Michael Conforto. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Ready with the 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. He'll come home with it, and the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly decision to try for it there, as all of a sudden the inning is now over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Mets 1. Jason Vargas will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
Here comes the first pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Line towards center field, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
In now, Cody Bellinger, as he sends it on the ground to first. There's one. That's an out. On to first to complete the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Into the box now, Alex Verdugo. And he takes ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Settling in now, Michael Conforto due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
The windup and the 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Hernandez is there, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now back, left fielder.
So with 1 away now, a chance for the left fielder to bat with the bases empty. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Heading out towards shallow right. Verdugo in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Now batting, number 20.
Ready once again, Peter Alonso. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Now at the plate, Kike Hernandez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Kike Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. And here's a pitch swung on and grounded toward Rosario. Short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Standing in, Andrew Toles. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and the catcher Austin Barnes will dig into bat next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there. 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Chris Taylor will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1. Coles stands at second with 2 gone. Now a spin and a throw back to second and a dive, but he's back. The 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in safely. Vargas sets. Here's the 3-2. Popped up. Lowry is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers leave 1, but they lead it 4-1. Dylan Floro has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51, Dylan.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Leading off with the Mets, the third baseman, number 4, Jed
Ready
Lowry.
to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch here is softly hit down the line to third. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. The final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peterson has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Juan
Ladies and gentlemen,
Lagares will
your
move out
attention,
into the
please.
on-deck circle now as he'll hit for the pitcher Vargas.
Number 12, Juan Lagares.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Liner towards second. That gets down and the inning continues.
Now batting, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. First delivery to him on the way. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for, taken for a strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Line drive to left. Peterson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mets leave 1. They trail it 4-1. Justin Wilson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 38, Justin Wilson.
So stepping in, Jock Peterson. They'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. The 1-1 is a slider that backs up for a ball. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the second baseman, Max Muncy.
Next up for Los Angeles, Max Muncy. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball 1-0. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Two away for the Dodgers here in the eighth. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
1-1 the count. The 1-1 home. Here's a pop-up now. Behind the plate, but room for d'Arnaud. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Scott Alexander comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. So striding in, Brandon Nimmo. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the ninth. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Now batting, number 6.
Now to the plate, Jeff McNeil. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Into the box, Michael Conforto, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Now the 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now a cut fastball finds the target, 2-1. Three and one.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. Nimmo at second. McNeil on at first with nobody out. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone. And then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, 1 here it comes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Peter Alonso. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Peterson looks up, and as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and we are tied again.
Looking at that pitch again, you can see he just flat out missed his location. You put that pitch right there, and he's going to tattoo it. Now we're all tied up again, starting this thing all over.
The third baseman, number 4, Jed Lowrie.
Standing in now, Jed Lowrie, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. A 1-2 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Lowrie will take the turn and head for second. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Now batting.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
In now, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-2. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. 2-2 to the Mets catcher. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So digging in now, Cody Bellinger. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. This is lifted out to left. Cespedes is there. One away.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Stepping into the box, Alex Verdugo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Fouled off. One out, nobody on. A swing and a ground ball to third. Backhanded. And the old Fallon's throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Stepping in, Kike Hernandez. First pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Conforto will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3. Rajay Davis is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frame. Julio Urias takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 7, Julio Urias.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a liner. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Striding into the box, Ahmed Rosario. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Verdugo waits on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Fastball well outside.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Ware, with the runner in scoring position. The sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Row?
And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. He's safe at the plate. And they've jumped ahead here in the 10th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. McNeil is off of first with 2 away. Ready with the 0-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Mets 5 and the Dodgers 4. Luis Avilan enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th.
Avilan.
At the plate, Andrew Toles. It was a walk in his last trip.
The center fielder, Andrew Toles.
T.J. Pollock will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. The 2-1. Splits the plate for a strike.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Here now the 2-2. Swinging a soft liner and one gone. Into the box now, Austin Barnes. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2. 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. David Freese will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
David Freese.
Bouncer up the middle. Rosario brings it in. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4 the final tally. New York used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Justin Wilson gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Luis Avilan wraps it up for the save, his 14th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game.